Alrighty, here's another one for the channel. Little Suzuki DT30. Another Suzuki. I couldn't help myself. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get it running today. The original owner, well, the owner I bought it off, I should say, reckoned it had been sitting under a mango tree, I think he said, for quite a few years. He just needed the tinny, so he didn't need the motor. So he put the motor on Marketplace, and I have now got the motor in my hands. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty complete too, which is always a good thing. Most of the outboards I get are usually never complete. Just look over there, I've got two. Both of them needed parts. And my Johnson that I've done up, it also needed a couple of small little odds and ends, but this one seemed pretty complete. I'll pop the cowl open. Not the original colour, but the cowl is in good condition, which is great. So yeah, things start out here. The owner reckons that it had no spark, which is a bit weird. I have heard of a lot of outboards having failed CDI packs, so I'm wondering whether that's it. But we won't jump to conclusions yet. So yeah, he obviously has been in here. He did tell me that he tried earthing it out, or earthing the plug out, and seeing if he could pull it over and get spark, but he reckons he didn't get anything, which is never a good sign. Anyhow, what I want to do now is chuck a plug in either one of these cylinders and the compression tester in the opposite one, and see what compression readings we get from each of the cylinders. That'll tell us whether it's really worth playing with it or not. If the compression readings are good, or like the owner said, he reckoned it had really good compression when he had it. If it's like that, then yep, we'll continue going. But if it isn't that good, then we'll probably have to leave it. That, or if the compression readings are different for each cylinder, then we'll have bigger problems. But yeah, it does pull over quite easily. I'll show you that now. I hate the stand pulling over, but yeah. There you go. So it pulls over very well. I can't find any hard spots or gritty spots, which is always a good sign. So yeah, as I said, we'll pop the plugs in one of the cylinders and the compression tester in the other, and we'll see what readings we get. Okay, so we'll see what readings we've got on the compression tester. If you want to see, just watch that gauge there. That'll tell you all you need to know. Mundo. Jesus Christ, can't pull that over. It's got compression. Not great, but it's something. Give it another go. Move that throttle open a little bit. Probably not good because I'm not pulling it on, say, a boat or something. It'd be a bit easier for to do on one of them. Come out if it went any higher. About 110. It was pretty normal. I'll get about 115 out of the Johnson's doing it, so I'll be happy with 110. Right, so top cylinder, cracking 115 pounds, and that's just pulling it. So it would have been even better if it was on the tinny, and better again if it was electric start. So this thing is well and truly ready to go. Well, anyway, it's well worth the money I paid for it, and it's ready to be worked on. If it was at about 90 or below, or the cylinders were out of whack, like different readings altogether, I would probably leave it. But because of those readings, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get it going. Okay, so now we know it's got compression, and we know it's worth putting a little bit of time into. What I've done here, the first thing you should do if you haven't got any spark, and that's disconnect your kill switch wire from your CDI unit wire. So that's what I've done here. This one runs all the way back up through the tiller handle to our kill switch, which is right here. Kill switch is not actually the best by the looks, so I'm kind of thinking that might be our issue, but we'll only be able to see. And yeah, as I said, El Cheapo, just removed the kill switch wire. Haven't spent any money on it at all, so we'll see whether the kill switch is what is up with it. I'll try and find a place to set these up so you can see whether it sparks or not. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so this is pretty dodgy for the camera. But yeah, we'll see if it wants to spark. Yep, I don't know if you saw that, but that most definitely got spark, which is absolutely great. So the kill switch is what is wrong with it. That's like what? $10 part right there, and that is stopping this whole outboard from running. So yeah, the old El Cheapo trick worked today. I'm just going to pull these plugs out, and I've got a little syringe here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just squirt a little bit of fuel down the balls. I'm going to see if it's going to run. I don't have an impeller, and I don't have a fitting for this fuel line, unfortunately. My little Suzuki has its own tank, so I don't have a fitting for it. But yeah, I only have Johnson fittings, and I can't pump up a Johnson fitting to this because they're a little bit different. But anyhow, another way to test, as I said, syringe, a little bit of fuel, squirt it into the bores and see if it pops. If it pops, then so be it, very good. Next video, probably be an impeller change, clean the carb out and see if it will actually properly run and pump water. But yeah, as I said, a little bit of 25 to 1 and see if it'll yeah, shoot to life. Just got a little bit of that in there. And a little bit of that in there. And it should be well enough for it to at least run. Alright, here goes nothing. Oi! Did you see that? The old girl popped and she runs, actually, by the sounds of it, quite nicely. I can't hear any knocks and it's definitely quieter than my Johnsons, that's for sure. Those old rattly things, but no, she sounds to be very healthy from the little bit that I heard out of it. But yeah, again, I reckon the money I paid for it was well worth it. So yeah, I reckon it deserves a little bit of money put into it itself. But yeah, we'll see. There's a couple of little things I want to do. As I said, I need to get a fitting and an impeller. As it's been sitting for so long, I'm not even going to bother trying to get that impeller to pump water. I'm just going to put a new one in. Possibly even a kit for the water pump. I don't know yet. And I need a new fuel filter or strainer, whatever you call this. Because look at that. That doesn't look exactly promising. Now that's jivvied up down there. I don't know why some people even bother. But yeah, we'll try and find a new one of them, and yeah, we'll see if we can get it properly going. Other than that, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you do, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you could really help me out, I would really appreciate a subscribe. So in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.